going on, y'all? What's good? Once again, it's your motherfucker boy Big Bayday, and I'm still riding. So I'm gonna drop some more, still got some more shit on my mind and on my chest. You know what I mean? On my mind and on my chest, I gotta let you get it. I was talking, I wasn't even talking to nobody. I was thinking about some shit. Because it's 2019, right? It's the year 2019. We got about 2 more months in this year. Yeah, excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Anyway, we got 2 more months in this year. And then after that, 2020 is here. I don't think y'all paying attention to what's really going on. Okay, you gotta excuse me too, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit sick, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I don't think y'all paying attention to what's really going on. Because there's so many changes being made or about to be made. If you're not ready for it, it's over for you. I'm gonna tell you something. Have you ever thought about what the world would be like without a president? You ever thought about that? You ever thought about what this America would be like without rules? Have you ever thought about what America would be like without laws? Think about how crazy people are nowadays, right? Just think about that. Think about how crazy people are nowadays. And you think about if there was no structure in place to keep that shit in order. It would get crazy, right? Right? Now answer me this question. They're trying to get rid of Donald Trump right now, right? And I'm not for nobody, man. You know, y'all are so tribal. Y'all get mad at me for talking about Donald Trump. But I'm going to tell you something. They're trying to impeach Donald Trump, right? Who's going to run the country after that man leaves? Who's next up? Marco Rubio? Mike Pence? Who's next up? Y'all don't even know about politicians because y'all only think about rap and celebrities. So who would be next? There are no leaders in the political stand front. Ain't no leaders out there. Ain't nobody that I would stand behind in that presidential shit. Not one of them. No Democrat, no Republican. I wouldn't stand beside neither one. Because at this point, for my 34 years, ain't nobody ever done nothing for me. The only thing that a president has ever done is I remember when your boy Bush was in there, George Bush, the senior, the son, G-Dub. I remember when G-Dub was in there after he blew up the Iraqis and shit in Baghdad, and he felt so bad and got so much money off that terrorist shit, off that 9/11 shit. They made so many trillions of dollars off that 9/11 building collapsing and those other building 7 and all those buildings. They made so many trillions of dollars off insurance policy from them buildings collapsing that they sent everybody in America who was working and paying taxes that year a check, a stimulus check. Now you know them bitches was feeling guilty, real guilty, if they wanted to just give everybody in America who was working, paying tax-paying citizens a check. I got a check for $550 that year. $550 check I got that year, and I put it towards a $1,000 bed. I put it towards a bed. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, that's the last time I remember a president me ever reaping benefits from a president other than the fact that we had infrastructure and jobs and shit, you know. But in the Bush days, jobs was kind of scarce. In the Obama days, jobs was kind of scarce. You know what I mean? In Obama times, I was competing with Mexicans for jobs. Hispanics for jobs, I should say. I'm fucking hard-ass working American, man, and I'm having to keep up with Hispanics because they're the ones who keep the jobs because they hire them for however they do it. You know, maybe a lower rate, or the fact that they didn't have to pay taxes. They were just not like, you know, they just paid them. I don't know what the benefits are of hiring an immigrant. Maybe it's they'll just work and won't say nothing because they're under certain type of conditions and they just like won't say shit. They just do whatever you tell them. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. But I was competing with them when Obama was in office. So, I mean, Donald Trump's in office, man. I'm not saying shit, no, fuck that. Since Donald Trump's been in office, bro, I ain't never had a problem. I never had a problem with getting a job, but I'm making the most money now that I've made at a job in my life. You know, I made more money doing other things, but I'm making more money now on a job in America than I've made in my whole life. So thank God for Donald Trump, man. Thank God for the job I work at. Thank God for where I'm living at. You know, thank God for America, man. You know what I mean? So I just wish y'all understand, if this shit, the bottom falls out, what are you gonna do? You're so worried about the president and the politicians in place. You don't have no contingency plans. You don't have no backup plan. You don't have no plan for yourself because you're thinking for the tribe. You're not thinking for yourself. And I'm not saying be selfish, but I am saying be mindful of the situation that you're living in. There's too many people out here that just want to live their life and not be mindful of the situation that they're living in. You can't even live if you don't understand what you got going on. You're just existing. You get what I'm saying? It really saddens me, man, to see the mental and spiritual condition of the people out here, man, you know? Because it's not hard. It's not really hard to do the right thing. It's hard to stay right. It's hard to live that life. But it's not hard to think righteousness. It's not hard, bro. Once you get in the groove of something, it's like somebody who exercises. Once you get in the groove of that, you get in the groove of it and you'll stay consistent with it and you'll be better at it. You know what I mean? But I don't even want to drill y'all's head off, talk all y'all head off, man. I'm just saying 2020 time's about to get real serious, bro. 5G come out next month. Y'all don't even understand what that's gonna do to you. You know? It's already, the 5G towers are already causing cancers and leukemias and bone density and problems in people's bodies already. And they haven't even fully turned them on yet. So imagine when that shit's fully turned on and the whole America's got an umbrella over it, a 5G umbrella over it. Because what you don't understand is those towers that are up in the air, their signals emitting. It's energy emitting and passing from signal to signal, tower to tower to tower to tower. That's how they pass the signals. That's how they create the radio signals. That's how they pass that's how your phone works. Like they pass the signal on to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. They used to have it through wires, but now they can do it with signals. It's not nothing stupid it's not nothing simple, overcomplicated about this shit. Y'all just not thinking. So when you have more 5 times more powerful, or I wouldn't even say 5 times, it's way more than 5 times powerful. When you have a more than 5 times powerful radio frequency hitting at your head, what's it gonna do to you? Or going through your body. The 5G tower signals are so strong they can go through walls, they go through metal. So if it goes through walls and metal to pass the signal, what's it gonna do through your organic body? It's gonna fry your ass. It's gonna fry us. You know what I mean? We're about to get fried. Or, what I know and I believe, all the chemtrails they've been dropping with all the nanotechnology and nanobots in it, all the nanotechnology and shit that's in the chemtrails, that's fused in our body into our food that we've been eating for all these years. They've been dropping those chemtrails on us for about 4 years now, or 5 years now, like full scale assault, full scale, 5 years. And they say they're doing it to block the sun because the world is overheating. That's why they say they're doing it. And that's a fact. That's exactly why they say they're doing it. But so that's proof that they're doing it. So with these nanomites that they're dropping out into the world, everywhere, they're becoming infused with our bodies. They have become infused with our bodies. Look up Morgellons disease. Look it up. Morgellon disease, Morgellon worms. Look it up. It's fused into us. These radio robots are fused into us. These nanotechnology robots are infused into us. So once they turn 5G on, they will be able to control your body via Wi-Fi. Don't you understand that? Everybody's worried about the wrong things. And he'd be like, what can you do? What can we do about it? Nigga, you motherfucking protest and goddamn boycott all bullshit, but you welcome anything that you don't understand and don't question it. You know what I mean? Let me show you something real quick, man. Let me show you something. It's finally here. Alcatab, what did it say? Alcatab, what did it say? Joy Tab. Alcatel Joy Tab. It's backwards because I'm reading on the camera. Google Lens. It says, Google Lens turns your camera into a Google search engine. Unlimited data. And what did it say? Hold on, let me read it right. Unlimited data starting at only $15 a month. Metro PCS. T-Mobile service. Look, you get this free tablet. This is what I made the video about yesterday. You get a free tablet that they watching you live on. Fuck out my face, man. I'm tired of y'all, man. I'm tired of American people just fucking accepting anything without any type of thought process. And it was people, and if you didn't know, there was people, doctors, lawyers, physicians. It was people, hundreds of people, thousands of people trying to boycott this shit, these 5G towers, because as they were putting them up in their neighborhoods, they were frying their ass. They were frying their children. This shit is going to fry your children. The children's brain is not strong enough to, the skulls aren't thick enough to keep radio frequencies from blowing through their brain. It's going to go straight through their bodies. Electric waves are going to just be tearing us up. It's going to be like we're in a fucking microwave. You know what I mean? It's not a joke, man. It's not a joke, man. 2020's coming, man. And I'm going to tell you another thing, man. Another thing. Real IDs. You got your real ID? You got your real ID? Look at this. Hold up, let me zoom. Let me get it right. You see that? With that star on there, I got my real ID. With my star on there, right? Right? So, if you don't have that real ID by 2020, you're not going to be able to get out your region. You're not going to be able to get out your community. You're not going to be able to get out your neighborhood. They're going to be like on some Nazi Germany, halt, who goes there, where are you going shit. And then the law says that if you don't have your real ID, you can't get inside of any federal building, courthouses, places like that. You won't even be able to walk in without you. So there will be groups of law enforcement at the door enforcing who goes in and who goes out of these places. I was at the DMV getting this ID, and I seen the ads on the thing on the door that said, we're hiring new security forces for the new 2020 enforcements. So they're hiring right now, or they have been for years, hiring secret police officers that are going to enforce motherfuckers from being able to go inside of these buildings. Halt! Who goes there? Let me see your pass. Okay, he's good. So do you think how serious this shit is about to get? Or you still don't understand? Are you not understanding yet? It's your motherfucking boy Big Bad, man. This shit is goddamn dangerous, my nigga. I don't even want to talk. Shit is dangerous, bro. Only because it's just showing you the way that this shit is really running. And shouldn't even really be dangerous, because I'm not harming America or anything. But I just want my people to understand that they playing themselves to the left. This robot new technology shit, this is new. We never had this before. We've only had this AI shit for the last, 30, 40 years. It just got stupid bad over the last 20 years. So I don't want to hear it, bruh. I don't want to hear it. We don't need it. It's your motherfucking boy, Big Baby, man. This is the Real Talk Real Shit podcast. Let's get it. I got to go get my shit.